University. Brooklyn was a 4-year soccer player at Utah Valley. She was a great goalie. And last year she went to Iceland. And she played professional soccer in Iceland. Woo. Now, if you've never been to Iceland, you got to go. It was just crazy cool, wasn't it? It's fun to see her play. And then these kids that we have here that live in Las Vegas, they just took a trip to Sardinia, and they're in Italy. I have another son that ran away to the circus in Shandong, China. I say run away because we always told our kids it would be funny if one of our kids ran away to the circus. And he literally did. Now, we went back and saw it, but he was in the Chimelong International Circus for a year and a half. And now in Bluffdale, Utah, he owns a gym called Aerobatics. He teaches all of the aerial arts, which is just really cool. And then we have another daughter that is a dog groomer. Her name is McCall. She's awesome. And she's staying with my little Chewy, who is my little best buddy dog at home. And then we have another son, Austin, who is the head, he is the manager of the endoscopy department at the LDS Hospital in Salt Lake City. So 5 kids, they keep us running around, 4 grandkids, a lot of fun. And I've just enjoyed doing magic so much. So what I want to do for you right now is something that, I don't know, I'm not even sure I want to do this one, but I'm going to try it because seriously, I've been working on this trick for multiple years, actually over a decade. And it's just not very easy to do, but I'm going to give it a try, okay? This is a trick where somebody picks a card from the deck. They put it back in the deck. Then they call somebody in the audience to pick a number. And that person picks the number, and that card ends up at that spot. Now, it's elegant. It's so cool. It's one of the tricks that you see, and you're just like, how in the world did you do that? And literally, this has taken me a decade to do this, and I still don't get it right all the time, but I'm going to try. Now, I'm going to tell you about how I got started in, because people always like to ask me, Lance, where do you get your magic at? Well, when I started in magic, this is all we had, really. We didn't have the internet. The VHS tape had just been invented. Don't laugh, come on. That dates me pretty big, but it just had barely been invented. So I bought books. Now, this book, The Magic of Michael Amar. Now, Michael is a magician that's performed in Vegas. He's been all over the world, and I loved his book. But the reason why I loved his book is because he went on the Johnny Carson show. I'm going to show you this. And he did a levitation that I will never forget. He levitated Johnny's dollar bill in the air, and he floated it right into his hand. I'm like, what? Now, on top of that, it's David Copperfield that wrote, here, page 2 or 3 or 4 or something, right there. David Copperfield wrote the introduction. Okay? Now, every page of this book is filled with miracles and wonder. There's a couple of tricks in here that talk about this particular method that I'm going to try to do. There's just, every page is a gold mine for a magician, and I have lots of books. My wife knows I got a good library, so there's my book stuff. Now, I'm going to try this trick. And let's do this. If I could pick, sir, how are you?
Good.
Can I have you come up? Would you mind? Would you put your hands together for my new friend? Thank you. I'm not going to guarantee this is going to work, okay?
No worries.
Sometimes. But anyway, here's what you're going to do. I'm going to have you pick a card. You're going to look at the card, memorize it. If you want to show the audience, you can, but you don't have to, okay? Now, you're going to put it back in the deck. I'm not going to mark it. I'm not going to, put a mark by it or anything. Then, what you're going to do is you're going to point to somebody. It doesn't matter who it is. And they're going to call out a number, okay? So, here we go. Let's get out the deck. You can see that it's a normal deck, okay? Okay? Now, here's what I'll do. I'll just go like this. I want you to pick any card that you want. Okay? Nice. Look at it. Memorize it. Okay, you're going to show this. Okay. Don't say what it is, audience, please. Shh. Let everybody see it. Okay, now, just place it back in the deck anywhere you'd like. Great. Okay, now, notice that I haven't marked it. I haven't made a pinky break anything. It's just in that deck. Now, Here's what I want you to do. I want you to point to somebody in the audience. It can be anybody. Over here. Right here. Okay? Now, here's what I need you to do, if you wouldn't mind. Tell us your name. Gertrude, nice to meet you. Thanks for coming to the show. Can you yell out a number between 1 and 52? Go.
49.
49. Watch. I'm going to try this. 49. Dude, this isn't going to be weird. Let's see. Maybe you're right. Right there. Okay? All right, here we go. Are you ready? Oh, I don't screw this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, and folks, 49. Look at it. Was that your card?
What? That was amazing.
I'm gonna cry. Well, wait a minute.
Oh my gosh, stop it.
What would have happened if I got in my book here? I went to page 49. Right about 49, right there.
Oh my God.
Give a round of applause, everybody.